Okay, so welcome you to another book review video. This video is about The Remains of the Body by Saikat Majumdar. And it's a book I came across because I was gifted or won the book in a book club I'm part of, or a silent reading community I'm part of locally. And it wasn't one of those books I planned to read, but I just stumbled upon it. And I think the story is about three friends, Avik, uh, Kaustuv, and Sunetra. Avik and Kaustuv were childhood friends in India. Avik and Sunetra are now married and they're based in the US. Kaustuv is doing an academic degree in Canada. Kaustuv often goes to visit Avik and Sunetra at their home in the US whenever he can take a break from his PhD degree and studies. Now, each one of them is going through a different stage in their career. So Avik is really successful in his professional career, and he works in sales and business development. Sunetra was really interested in research early on, but had to leave her career behind and look after her child. And Kaustuv has been working on his PhD research for a really long time. So sometimes he does get worried about life after the PhD program. I think this is a book about the relationship between these three individuals and how it has changed and evolved over time, and how I think it also looks at how society places certain relationships in certain sort of brackets. For instance, how we look at marriages and how marriages are supposed to function. So I think this book is sort of challenges that notion for what an ideal marriage would look like. It also looks at this fluid space between friendships and attraction, between genders and across genders as well. So I think it really shows you what life in your is in another country can look like. These in 40s, and it shows you how things don't always turn out the way you want them to turn out professionally and personally, but you still have to make sense and make meaning of the life you have created for yourself, very often out of choice. But, I think Saikat Majumdar is a really, really strong writer. I think his ability to create characters that relate to each other in unique ways is very unique to him as a writer. And I looked at some of his other books, and I'd really, really like to read these other books, especially The Amateur, his book on colleges, Silverfish, Middle Finger. So he's got a bunch of interesting books with characters going through different things in their lives. So yeah, that's my review of The Remains of the Body by Saikat Majumdar.